Hi, it's Gloomy, and I'm gonna be doing something that's kind of similar to what I used to do back in, like, I don't know, 2016, when I used to look at my old art. This is gonna be the comic I made um when I was 17 and 18. Um, and it's pretty bad. And I might have to put maybe a slight trigger warning on it. I'm not really sure if it's really needed, but just in case there might be. I don't know, it might trigger someone who's been in an abusive situation. I don't know, probably not, but just in case, discretion advised. So, yeah, let's just get into this. It's called Grey Cloud, and there's a whole load of reasons why it's bad, but I'll go into that. um, so it starts off with a flashback. This main character is supposed to be my self-insert, and I'm non-binary, but at the time I hadn't quite figured that out yet, so the me in this is addressed as female. So, yeah. Oh, and for reference, I made this when I was 17 and I'm 25 now, so there's been a lot of changes. And I'm not going to talk about the art so much. I mean, the art is bad, especially for me, but like, no offense, like if your art looks like this, everyone improves. It's just, for me, it's bad because my art is better now. But if your art looks like this now, then I'm not saying your art is bad. I don't know if that makes any sense. Anyway, 7 years ago, and now it is time for our exclusive interview with Professor Eleanor Greycloud. And for some reason, 7-year-old me is watching an interview of a scientist get out of town. Come on. So, Eleanor, did you know you'd be so successful at such a young age? Ha 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 ha! I was the biggest nerd of all my school years, and I was the teacher's pet a number of times. Wouldn't that say something? Yeah, she's so amazing. I wish I could be like her. Maybe I'll meet her one day. I mean, nothing wrong with a 7-year-old idolizing a scientist, but 7-year-old me was not that. Present day, I mean, that was a very, very short flashback. Where am I? My memory's all fuzzy. What happened? Oh, long body. Oh, you're awake. If you're awake, then that means, could this person be? Oh wow, it's Grey Cloud. She hasn't aged at all in 7 years or 10 years or whenever it was. Everyone's here now, so we can get started. I'm Ali. I just got here. I'm Justine. Justine. I'm Justin. Been here a few days. It's like meh. I'm Mina. I've been here of 2 years. Oh my god. I noticed that typo not long after I first uploaded this to DeviantArt back in the day, and I never fixed it. Also, Justin's hair, there is a whole thing about Justin's hair. It was impossible to draw Justin's hair. Every time I had to draw Justin, I was like, oh god, I have to draw his hair. And like, why did I design him like that? So, are you really? Yes, I am Eleanor Greycloud. I think that's a backwards hand on Eleanor there. Yep. I still have that problem, I have to admit. Whoa, awesome! Ha ha ha, look, I can squish her face and she won't react. Mina's arm! Justin's arms look pretty weird as well. Like, where's his other hand? Yeah, Mina was supposed to be Manic Pixie Dream Girl, anime girl type girl. Okay, so for the benefit of those who have just joined us, and Mina, who is likely to have forgotten, you are now my test subjects. Oh my god, wow, for real? I'm so honored. That is the wrong way to react to that. She freaking kidnapped you and just decided that you're a test subject, and like, This is like Stranger Danger the comic. Like, Grey Cloud is a very, very toxic person, and I didn't notice that until years later, even though I wrote it. Oh my god. The drawings, the art. I mean, okay, I'm not trying to talk about the art too much, but oh boy, I have come a long way since 2012. And so, you sounded pretty excited back then. Yeah, for some reason. Yeah, ever since I was 10, I've been a major fan of you. Just to clarify. Just to clarify, I'm not the kind of fan that circulates air. I'm getting really salty at my past self. Hold still, this won't hurt. The syringe! Aren't you supposed to roll the sleeve up before you inject someone? Hold still, this won't hurt. So, do you have a boyfriend? What the fish? Talk about a personal question. In any case, I have a girlfriend. Hee, I get it. I was just asking because I think Justin really needs someone to love him, you know? I worry about him. He has the look of someone who's never been loved. Yeah, like the person who kidnapped a few teenagers is pretending to care about Justin's well-being, even though she, like, experiments on him. Yeah, right. Later, that's all we got to see on that. Hey, what are you watching? Anime? Yes, a very good answer. It's very obviously Nichijou, you can tell. You can see Nano on the screen. Really, really bad line work as well. But yeah, anime. Oh! Oh yeah, didn't you say you idolized the professor? God, well, sorry about this screen. Yeah, just look at her. Look at her hands. Well, that's... Mina! I thought I told you to stop using helium to make your voice squeaky. You may not realize it, but I need that for a lot of things. Yeah! Whoops, sozzles about that. No, I think that hand is the right way around. This hand, Eleanor's hand here caused a lot of debate with me and both of my parents over whether it was backwards or not, and none of us could really decide, and I think I redrew it like 3 times because I couldn't figure it out. And oh, Ali, you're still here? You know you're welcome to leave any time. I can leave? I wasn't sure. Haha. I mean, okay. So you didn't think, you knew you were being kidnapped, and you were very casual about it, right? So I'm not being held here against my will, but it's not like Professor Greycloud would do that, right? I mean, she kidnapped you and made you her test subject, so I wouldn't put it past her. But remember, I put a tracking chip into you earlier, so... I'm not an anti-vaxxer, and I never have been, and this was way before I knew that there were people who actually believed that vaccines had chips, like tracking chips that injected into people or whatever they believe, but it's just kind of hilarious in hindsight. I put a tracking chip into you earlier, so don't think you could just run off and not come back. Oh, all the red flags. Massive pile of red flags. Oh yeah, she did do that, right. Flashback in case it wasn't obvious. And so, bye Professor, I have school so I don't know when I can come next time. It's okay if you can't see me in the week, because I will surely see you, Stranger Danger. Wow, this is... wow, this is so exciting. My life might finally be becoming worth living. Oh god, that's sad. That's very sad. I was kind of depressed then. Don't really want to go into it, but yeah, that is sad. There you are, Ali. Oh, Vizzy. Hey. Okay, so about Vizzy. Vizzy, or Mizuki as her full name is, she's she was like my daydream girlfriend at the time. I don't use her at all anymore. She was just as toxic as Eleanor Greycloud, actually. Kiss. Okay, this panel was actually pretty good for me back then, so I'm not gonna criticize that. Mizuki, you'll never guess what. I met Eleanor Greycloud. I'm helping her out as one of her test subjects. Wow, that's awesome. Mizuki, I thought you had a brain. She's your idol, right? But you know, this could be dangerous, right? Okay, she does have a brain. I mean, this could mess you up pretty bad if you're not careful. I mean, she has a point, but she's still being a little bit nonchalant about this. Meanwhile, oh god, it took me ages to realize I spelled meanwhile wrong. Hey, Professor, can I stay here again? Actually, I don't think I'll be going home anytime this week. Or ever. Stay as long as you like. OMG, Jazzy! Yay, that means we can play together! What? No way. I hate playing with her. Her idea of fun is really weird. Wah! Oh my, Justin, you know how she gets when she's lonely. Have a little heart, won't you? Speak for yourself, Eleanor. Okay, fine, whatever. Yay! Hands! Hands! Oh, okay, I did say I wasn't going to talk about the art as much as the story, but oh god. Sigh. Yay, yay! And look, there's just Eleanor just being the living embodiment of a red flag. Just, Next day at school. I'm sure that there's a dark side she doesn't show. Maybe she's a mad scientist. That would be so exciting. Do I not try hard enough? Yeah, I don't know, random cameo from my other mad scientist character who still exists in my OC world, unlike Eleanor, who doesn't exist anymore. But again, why are none of these characters seeing the red flags here? Thanks for all your help. Don't mention it. I should be the one thanking you. That woman looks familiar. Okay, here I was trying to make fun of the paper-thin disguise trope. Because that shows up so much in anime and I just thought it would be funny, I guess. I don't know. Comic trying to be self-aware except fails at that in every other respect. After school, can't you just smell the fresh air? Ugh, teacher, why did you drag me out here? Like, is that allowed? Are teachers allowed to do this? Your cousin informed me that you weren't getting enough fresh air. I just could not let that slide. Damn you, Koneko! Koneko was another character I had. She's not in here. She still exists, but her name is Connie now. Hey, it's her again, the mysterious woman I saw at school. Oh, her? She's been helping a lot at the school recently. She says her name's Milk Tea, but that can't be a real name. If you know that's a very obvious fake name, why are you letting her anywhere near a school? Doesn't that raise suspicion? Milk Tea? Doesn't someone with a fake name seem suspicious? Finally, this character has a brain. In any case, I get the impression that I've seen her before. And the brain is gone. Also, she takes off her glasses for the non-reveal, just to break the fourth wall. I understand you, but hey, where'd she go? And she just disappeared in like a split second. Next day after school. No matter how many times I try this, I can't seem to get it right. Hey, Professor. Hair? What's this? Oh, this? Just an experiment I'm doing. Those plants were growing in the exact same place where me and my teacher were walking. Could Milk Tea actually be Eleanor Greycloud? Dragging out this joke, I swear to God. A letter for Justin? Could this be? Anyway, I'm gonna go wait with Mina. Very bad perspective. And, yeah, I mean, okay. I wanted to point this out, because even at the time, I knew this was bad, and I was going to fix it, and I never did, because I didn't know how to do perspective back then. And she reads the letter with her backwards hand, and starts evil laughing. Justin, I need to speak to you. Come in. You know what, Ali? I really, really love Justin. Backwards hands again. Then why not confess to him? The professor told me that he really needs someone to love him. Um, yeah, I don't really have much to say about this one. Yeah, Justin was abused by his parents, which is why he doesn't ever want to leave the place. This place. Even though he doesn't really like it here. So, lose-lose situation all around, from one abusive household to another. I really don't think I should have put a child abuse story, even if it was only kind of mentioned. I probably shouldn't have put that in because even now I don't think I would be very good at writing it. But then, as a 17-year-old who only had like minimal like understanding of what that could possibly be like, like, I don't know, I just feel like it's a little insensitive. I don't know. It's so sad. I want to tell him it would be okay and that I'll always be there for him. Then hug him, not me. Okay, that bit's kind of funny still. That bit still kind of holds up. Yeah, that's a very strange arm there, Mina, but okay. Hey, so my parents just disowned me, he says very casually. He's back! Like the anime girls they are. The professor's gonna adopt me and... Hey, Mina, what? Ah, Jazzy! I'm here for you, Jazzy! At least you don't have to live in fear anymore. Okay. He came from an abusive family, for sure, but, being disowned by your parents is still pretty sensitive. I mean, at the time it was like, oh yeah, it's good, his abusive parents don't want him anymore, but I mean, this is what I'm saying about insensitivity. That's not how you react to someone who just says their parents disowned them, and also, Eleanor's gonna adopt him, meaning, I mean, she's gonna be quite abusive too, right? Yes, now that Justin doesn't have a family, I not longer have to hold back when experimenting on him. Okay, yep. From one abusive household to the other. Ugh. But first, I feel like I could rewrite this as like a psychological thriller. I have been thinking about this. I don't know if I'd be able to write a psychological thriller or horror or whatever with Grey Cloud as the villain, but if I ever did do that, I would so do that. Later, Ali, I have to ask you a question. How much do you trust me? Huh? You know I trust you with my life. No. Do not trust her with your life. In that case, I guess I can show you my true personality. Ha ha ha. Her voice changed and her face is creepy. Oh boy. And so, I hope you're good at sitting still, because if not, hee. Oh boy. This is actually when I started to regret making the main character my self-insert. For just so many reasons. And I was just like, why did I make myself the main character? Why couldn't I have made a character to be the main character who wasn't me? I don't know. If you move just 1 inch, this could kill you. Oh, no pressure then. And wouldn't that be annoying if that happened? Think about it. If you died, that would be weeks of research and preparation. All that time wasted. Yeah, terrible person. She's a terrible person. Glub. I'm sorry, but you have no choice but to drink this. Things might get a little messy if not. Don't worry, it's not poisoned. I would never kill my test subjects. Well, not willingly anyway. A test subject is of no use to me dead. Terrible person. She drugged it. I knew it. And then all of that is skipped. Mainly because I didn't really know how to write a medical horror. Later. Yawn. Hawa. Ha ha ha, you're finally awake. What happened? She's back to how she was before. Well done. you you just saw what the real me is like. I put on this image of a caring and loving woman, but it's really just an illusion. All my loving emotions died years ago. All I really feel is enjoyment from experimenting on people. Okay, she's toxic and she needs help. This woman needs professional help. That sounds pretty sadistic, Professor. Okay, after all that happened, really, this character should be freaking terrified of Eleanor now. But instead, all she gets is the stare of disapproval. Perhaps many people have called me a mad scientist, that's because you are, and now, after telling you this, I have one more question to ask. Seeing me like that, knowing the real me, would you still let me experiment on you? Oh, no, the answer is no. The answer is run the actual hell away. Yes, I will. It's kinda fun. Girl, you are terrified. Then, wait, what? Kiss. Oh boy, that is not how reflections work. At least that is not how reflections work. I remember when I started adding the reflections and I was just like, hey, look, the windows have reflections now, because I remembered how glass works, but I don't know how reflections work. Okay. Professor? See, that one's fine, but Professor, what the? You know I have a girlfriend. Yes, I'm aware of that. Then why? Forget it. I'm going home. So, like, this freaking character draws the line at being kissed. I mean, okay, I do not like being kissed. I think the whole idea of kissing is gross. That's just me. But I don't think I'd want to be someone's test subject either. So, you know, and honestly, being kissed is definitely a lot more desirable than being experimented on, so, you know. This is sure to produce some interesting results. Going undercover as milk tea and researching Ali at school, and the woods wasn't even half of it. Creep! Oh god, what is with that reflection? This reads the tension in people's thoughts. It's getting information from another chip that I injected into Ali's brain and has recorded her tension before and after I kissed her, even though shouldn't before be just as high because all of the experimenting you did? Why do I feel half-hearted about this experiment? I don't know, because you're a horrible person. I think I'm lying to myself more than you, Ali. I don't care, Eleanor, you're a terrible person. I don't care about you. Meanwhile, spelt wrong again. Hey, Mizuki. Oh my god, Ali, what happened? You look awful. Well, the professor just kissed me. What? Not gonna tell her about the experiments and crap? But the thing is, I know she's just playing with my feelings. If you know that, then what's the problem? Oh boy. Well, first of all, Mizuki, you're supposed to be more jealous than that, and because that's your character. And second of all, playing with someone's emotions like that is incredibly toxic. I have no romantic feelings for her, but if she carries on like this, I might develop false feelings for her. Really? Get a restraining order against her. Oh my god. Next day, thanks for coming with me, Mizuki. I don't think I can face her on my own. Just leave. I mean, I know you have the trekking trip, but go Chip. But freaking go to the police. God damn it. If she tries anything, I'll be your knight in shining armor. Why not just freaking fight her? Mizuki, you are half demon. You could do stuff. Ah, Ali, you're here. So, you must be Mizuki. I need Ali right now, so would you mind waiting in that room over there? So this is Eleanor Greycloud? She's kinda scary. Mizuki, you are half demon. You should be the scary one. Hey, Professor. I mean, okay, Mizuki would have been a lot more forceful and insisted on staying. Boy. Call me Eleanor. Eleanor. Too close, too close. Oh, jeez. Oh boy, this is so bad. What do you say, Ali? Shall we have some fun? Oh, jeez, I hated this. I was so awkward about drawing this. I'm kind of an innocent little bean and don't really like. I'm not very good with like sexual content, so drawing a very badly drawn grope is just already kind of too much for me. I'm kind of surprised I did it in the first place. But Professor, don't you think it would be best if you stopped this? Professor? Eleanor, I mean, she's freaking violating this character. Oh my god. Ah, just stop it! Okay, good. Finally doing something good. Meanwhile, spelt wrong again. I don't know, maybe I was getting it mixed up with the word meme. I don't know. Except I think back then I thought meme was pronounced Mimi. Anyway, I hope she's okay. Look, Mizuki, if you're that worried about her, then get in there and go over to her. Yes, Justin, you have brain cells. That's good. But the professor, she scares me. Mizuki, you are half demon. Even at the time, I knew this was really out of character for Mizuki. I just had to make her do this because the plot demanded it, and it... yeah. Just stop it, Ali! I know very well that you're just playing with me, so why don't you just stop? I know... No, wait, what? I don't know what you're trying to get out of doing this. I'm fine with you doing some crazy scientific experiment on me. Really? But this is my limit. This is your limit. I didn't realize what you really meant when you said experiment. Oh, jeez. Grow a brain. Please just grow a brain. Ali, are you alright? Watching out of curiosity. Where are their bodies? Especially Mina's body. I guess she's sort of like kneeling on the floor. They're both in probably very uncomfortable positions. I don't know. Annie, you okay? Come on, let's just get out of here. Yeah, Professor, I'm leaving. You can just forget about me. Yes, you should have done this in the first place. Oh, wait! Oh, jeez. Let's follow them, Jazzy! I remember this panel was painful to draw, and I mean it's drawn pretty badly, but it just took me ages to draw this, and I kind of ended up kind of getting really angry at the computer and then just like not making this comic for like about a month. Ali, wait! Suddenly the backgrounds look nicer. I'm not lying anymore, not to myself, not to you. I love you! Well, that was very out of nowhere. Heartbreak. Mizuki, I don't think you have anything to fear. Professor, you made me happier than you'll ever know. No. 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 How many more times do I have to say no? But I really, really admire you, but I could never leave Mizuki for anyone. Still, I'm happy. Also, just another thing. Ali is 17 in this story. Grey Cloud is 28. Ugh. I hate this. I hate this. I freaking hate this. So she was rejected. This atmosphere. This is the right moment. It's now or never, Mina. Yes, okay, this couple isn't toxic, and I kind of wish I'd developed this couple more. If I rewrote this completely, I mean, Mina might be less of a manic pixie dream girl. I don't know, they do seem kind of mismatched because he's like really, really serious all the time and she's a manic pixie dream girl, but I don't know, I guess they complement each other. I don't know, I should have developed these two more. They're very kind of one note. Still. Way less toxic than yeah, God, I wrote the gay couples very badly in this. They're just not even realizing that I'm playing into just the whole bad gay representation thing. Mina? What? Sorry, just forget I did that. There's no way I can forget that. Smiled for the first time! And a proper kiss. Okay, those two are cute, and I really wish I had developed them better. And this is the final panel. I'm happy you accept my feelings. This whole experience has made me come out of my shell for the first time in years. You still need professional help, Eleanor. But just promise you won't leave me. I don't think I could stand it if you did. Oh god, oh god, oh god, I hate her. Of course I'll stay, Professor. No. No, get a restraining order. That goes without saying. What does it? Our story ends here. Everything seems to have changed for the better, but one thing's for sure. There's a missing apostrophe there. Nothing will be the same again. The end. For now, I had started writing a sequel. And I never finished it because I began to realise just kind of how bad the whole Grey Cloud thing was. If I did rewrite it, the main character of the sequel was called Ariana Maydell, and she basically had more brain cells than all of the characters put together, so she would probably be the main character of any kind of possible Grey Cloud rewrite, because she just makes a much better main character, just overall. Anyway, so yeah, this was Grey Cloud. Yeah, it was Grey Cloud. It existed, and it's a story that I made, and I freaking hate it. Yeah,